Hello, hello. I'm doing a video of Canva. I'm making some stickers for Tamiya Mini 4 drives. I recently did this for a Blast Arrow car. I originally wanted to paint the car and make it look a bit like a Formula One car, but that seemed like something that I probably need a lot more time to do. So I decided to just do some stickers and add my own sort of touch to the car. It came out pretty good. I posted it on Reddit and a few people asked if they could have the sheet of stickers. I wanted to keep it unique for my car, for my build, so I said that I'm happy to make another sticker sheet, but would prefer to keep this one for myself. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I haven't done streaming and stuff before, so I'm using OBS and DJI microphone type thing. It's quite a cool little gadget. I don't even know what the other bits and pieces are for, but this little mic here hopefully is going to capture the audio. I'm not going to talk too much. The sound of my voice is quite annoying to me, so I might just do it in silence. I might even remove the audio and put some relaxing tunes over it. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so I had to go and deal with something. I'm selling a gaming PC and someone decided to start messaging me on Facebook Marketplace. So I am currently wiping a gaming PC and doing this at the same time. Fun, multitasking. Okay, so I originally used the Blast Arrow stickers and then just kind of measured the individual pieces to fit. I'm going to do that. Actually, I might delete that. Delete that. So yeah, basically I just got a whole lot of pictures. There's the Blast Arrow. That's what it looks like out of the box. I'll see if I can do this. That is what it looks like with my stickers on it, and it's not finished. These were original Blast Arrow stickers, the lights at the front, and they haven't adhered very well, so I'm going to look to the Tamiya community and maybe get some glue or something and glue those down, and then perhaps clear coat the entire thing. So anyway, it's got a whole lot of cool stickers. Actually, I put that one way too close to the side, so I'm going to have to cut that a little bit. But anyway, it was just a fun little project to do. Let's stitch that. So yeah, basically I just found all of these images. There's a whole lot of cool other ones, so I'll probably add these to the sheet. And the flex ones, that I won't do that. That's like a nickname from high school, so I thought I'd put that on the front. But yeah, there's some pretty cool like car brands that I've found on Pinterest, and yeah, just printed them off with some printer sticker paper, and yeah, it worked out pretty well. You have to obviously cut them by hand, which is a little bit fiddly. I've just realised this might not actually be on. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, we're on. That's cool. Sorry, this is very amateur. I'm very new to this. This was kind of an idea to do. I'm home from work for 6 weeks. I actually had a hip replacement a week ago, which has been very successful, and I'm probably not resting as much as I should be. But anyway, this was like a project that I thought I would do with my daughter, who does a few YouTube videos here and there, and we're going to kind of set this room up for streaming. So I'm kind of just having a go at the software and how it all works and whatnot. I may continue to do it, I may not. I might just leave all the bits and pieces for my daughter to play with and whatever, and I can just do the help set up dad thing, which is fun for me and probably very frustrating for a 13-year-old to have to listen to me dad-splain to her how it all works when she's probably like well and truly way more advanced than I am and can probably just do it without thinking about it. But anyway, yeah, it should be fun. So yeah, basically I scanned the sticker sheet from the Blast Arrow kit with the same printer, and if I end up posting this on YouTube, I'll put the printer details. It's a inkjet. It's got like bottles. Apparently the ink lasts for ages, and yeah, it printed really well for the stickers that I did. So and I'll also add the details for the paper that I use, because that's obviously a big part of it as well. I also wanted to at some point look into clear paper, so it wouldn't matter what color the body of the car is. This one worked well because I got stickers that like had white backgrounds and the car is white. If you look closely, the white's not exactly the same, but it's close enough to it to look okay. And I also don't have the premium version of Canva, so I can't remove backgrounds, and I may or may not end up getting that further along. It would be very handy because you could basically just remove the white background from any of these little decals, and that would be cool, because you could put it on any color, do like white decals on like a dark body, but also apparently ChatGPT tells me that white's very difficult to print, so that's another rabbit hole for me to go down if I decide to continue doing this instead of just putting the stock stickers on. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking because I probably don't want to do a video more than 20 minutes, half an hour. I watch a lot of YouTube videos and I tend to zone out after 20 minutes. I reckon that's a good round number for a YouTube video of some amateur just showing you something they're doing. Anyway, so I might copy this so that when I put it on Reddit, whoever is going to use it. They've got the Blast Arrow stickers as well, so I might just do that as another page. Actually, I've got another. Oh yeah, why don't I do that? And why don't I do that? No. So there's a trick to this. And no, I want to be here. This is another car I built. And the plan was to do it as like colours from one of the cars out of the Fast and the Furious movies, but it's more of like, I don't know, a slim body, so that project kind of just fizzled out. But whoever's going to download these, I might as well give them a copy of that as well. The cool thing about doing this and scanning these in is that if you ever need to replace the stickers or something on one of these cars, you can you have like a spare sticker sheet. If you end up using the original ones and for whatever reason you go racing using that car and the stickers wear out or the stickers peel off or whatever, you've got like a backup, which is kind of a bonus. And yeah, let's duplicate that. It's probably worth filling up the page. And cool, up here, let's ditch this. So without having an actual car body in mind, it's a little bit tricky to, you know, work out what sizes of stickers you want. But a lot of the newer cars are like a full body thing, so you can like I was saying, oh, hang on, bring layer, bring to front. So basically this is how I did it. I just resize them to fit within that space, and then yeah, just cut them before I installed them to fit that size. But like these could probably be just used on any car because they're quite small. I mean, like the cars are 132 scale, so you know, like they're probably just a little bit bigger than that if we're talking in like real size. So you could put any of them on sort of any car the way you wanted to. I'll get rid of the Denso ones were from one of the Le Mans Toyota cars, which looked very similar to the Blast Arrow, and I almost went down the path of doing the sticker kit the same as that car, but again, it probably requires some talented airbrush painting and a little bit advanced for me. Maybe one day when I've got more time. But this is quite a quick way to get a custom looking car in a short period of time. So what I might do, I might just get like these, and we'll just fill the page with when you cut them out. I don't really need mirrored ones because I really didn't need mirrored ones for my build either. You could just print more and install them the other way around. Some of them, no, yeah, mirroring it's probably stupid. I think I just did that so I could see the layout, what it was going to look like on the car. So let's just get this. I'm going to delete that because that was like the number plate I put on the back of this. You might not be able to see, it's in under there. So I'm going to delete that one because that's kind of a bit of a custom one that I like for my build. I'm going to get rid of the flex one. I'm going to get rid of these arrows. They're kind of a little bit personal touch. I probably don't need the 7, the Denso. Oh, I'll leave the Denso one. I've just realized that this is going to take way more than 20 minutes because I just keep talking crap. Let's do that. These little Michelin Men ones were quite cool, I thought. And they're quite high definition, so you can like scale them up. I guess if you were doing like an RC car, perhaps. Monster, Brembro, and the new Arrow one was quite cool. I made that quite small, but I quite like that. Quite like that one. Toyota Racing. I think I'll just get all of the ones from here and I'll just do like 4. Or maybe I'll do 8. It might fill the sheet up a little bit quicker. I don't know how I'm going to lay this out actually, but we'll just do what we're doing for now. But I can't. Oh, what if I? This one was. Oh, that was quite cool. Actually, it's way too small to be seen on the car, but if you were to put it somewhere else, it's quite cool. I thought it was quite fitting with the hobby, I guess, of making these little stickers. I might ditch that because that's probably a little bit more of a custom one for my build. Get rid of these. I'm not going to put those eyes in because that was like probably my favorite sticker on here. An absolute pain in the butt to cut out and fit, and it's not perfect, but it's close enough and it looks quite cool. So we're going to ditch that. Now we've got these 3. That was just blank ones. I don't think I actually ended up using those. I just figured having like a little rectangle of black, I may have been able to like cut it to a different shape and put it on the car somewhere. I feel like it might have been to do with matching the. Oh no, I'm doing that wrong. Matching the eyes. I feel like maybe the original build had those, perhaps. But yeah, I didn't end up doing that. So they can go. Although, like, it's quite handy if you wanted to do like a whole black section of the car. If your painting skills aren't good like mine, or you don't have the equipment to do it anyway, you could like probably just cut out a whole section, and you could pretty much do any color from any sticker really. You know, you could basically have like a yellow bit and then just make it bigger, and then it's a bit patchy, but then you've got like the Olin's yellow color or whatever. You know, like reds, that's the Toyota, Japanese Toyota symbol, so I might actually leave that on there. Let's get rid of these because anyone else can do that if they want to do that. We want to go those three. Oh, and I've grouped those because they ended up going on the side here together. And I realized after that the fuel tank thing was actually supposed to go on the side here. And I'd originally designed these 3 sticker thing to go here, but I did it accidentally back to front. So that's what happened there. But those are a bit of fiddling around to get those to all line up. Now, are they grouped? No, they're not. Okay. Let's go. I think this Canva is quite amazing, to be honest. I've got really no experience with this, and it probably from doing the sticker kit task, I like learned a couple of things, but there's probably some way more advanced stuff that you can do that I would likely never need. Actually, let's maybe go about halfway. Let's do. I reckon 4 is probably enough, but let's speed the task up, and we will fill the page quicker by doing this. You can never have enough of that face, whatever it is. It looks super cool. These Michelin men are very cool. Quite like those. Reminds me of, I think as a kid, I always thought it was similar to the Ghostbusters guy, whatever his name is, Puff, something Puff or something. Let's do that. Line up, and my OCD is going to annoy me, so I fix that. New error. I don't know why when you duplicate it, it goes like down diagonally. Yeah. Just like put it there where I want it. Nope. Nope. The other thing I realized too is that I don't know how much room high definition video takes up, but I reckon I've got about 70 gig on my laptop. I've got a SD card, but I'd say it's recording directly to the hard drive. So we'll see what happens. It might actually crash after some time if I don't hurry up. I think it's more like filling the page is good because I think the printer paper I bought off Amazon, it's got like maybe 10 sheets or something. So you want to print, I guess, as much as you can on like one sheet. Because I'm sure it uses a fair bit of ink. And yeah, you don't want to have to continually be buying paper and ink. Let's go. Oh, that's what you do. So you put it there and then it'll do that. Although they're kind of like tapered down on an angle. It's a bit random. Okay, all right, what are we going to do next? Let's have a look. Oh, this one was cool. This was going to be the windscreen. I don't know what it's from. I asked my daughter, she's into all sorts of anime and stuff, but she didn't know, but she said it looked super cool. But it was probably a little bit tricky to get onto the windscreen, and when you make it really small, it probably loses the detail. It just looks like a weird frog face or something. But we'll ditch that because that's not really race related. Let's scroll down. Okay, so we've got AMG. So yeah, so there's a little bit of, so you can see this one is going to be tricky because there's the little grey bits, but I guess if you're clever with your scissors and your craft knife, you can make that work. Yeah, I'm going to have to make that really quite small. What's one that's similar? Maybe the Michelin one. Yeah, something like that. What happened there? Okay. God, I've still got so much room on that page. TRD, that's ginormous. No, don't know what that did. Let's not do that. Escape. Usually backs out of something. Although now thinking like the AMG ones could probably be bigger. I mean, you could spend hours. What if we do? I'm still realizing that this is going to take ages. And my idea of doing a 20-minute video was probably here we go. This is going to speed it up, isn't it? But it's a little bit, you know, manual, repetitive sort of stuff. But it's quite relaxing. I'd usually have some music going while I was doing this, but there's a fair bit going on with this PC resetting. I'm probably going to have to pause again soon. Why does it drop down like that? That's a little bit annoying. All right, let's do TRD, or turd. What else? What about Audi? What's the biggest stick on here? Probably the Hot Wheels one. Maybe I'll use the Hot Wheels one as a reference. But there are some cars where it'll fit a bigger one. So let's go like, oh, look at that. Killing it now. We're almost finished now. That's half the page sorted. Is that going to be, that's twice as big as that. So if you had like one of the other cars, what other cars have I got here? I'm going to pause it and get. Okay, so I reckon like this style of car, you could probably use bigger decals like the Tamiya one on the door. Some might just put a few big ones, or like that one. You know, there's more and more of these sort of actual, like, what would you call them? Road cars. More similar to actual cars than race cars that bigger stickers would fit on. And that Rowdy Bull only has Rowdy Bull on the doors, FMA on the bonnet, which is the chassis, and Tamiya on the boot. So you could go crazy with this one. It's a clear chassis actually, but yeah, you could go crazy with stickers on that. And that's a black background, so these Brembo ones would look quite cool. Let's do, so that's twice as big as that. I mean, yeah, that's going to fit on the door. Let's do two, because if you're going to do one side, you're going to do the other as well. Let's then, while I'm at it, do let's just bring it in slightly. Are we gonna fit there? Yeah, that works. I should be condensing them more anyway, so that you fit more on there. Denso is probably a little bit specific to Le Mans style cars, but I don't know, someone might like it. I'm a bit of a Toyota fan. So I thought it was quite cool. Wonder if I can sneak that in there. There you go. Have fun cutting that out. You can see it's got the little red bit. I wonder if I cut that off when I installed it. No, there's a little red dot. So that's amateur hour. Let's do some bigger ones of these. Probably need some bigger monster ones too. That's not too bad, is it? Sort of make it. Monster would probably be quite cool to do a few more of. I see Monster on lots of race cars. What if we do? Getting a little bit tricky here now. Let's bring that down. I can go right over here. We'll fill the bottom one in with Audi. Well, we're here now. Let's just do that now. Let's do smaller ones. I might as well do like some real little ones. It's just so random where it puts them. Let's go. I might do more sheets and just tidy it up, but I'm now at like 38 minutes, so, and I'm unlikely to edit the video, so that's gonna be interesting. Why don't we? Because there's probably a whole lot of other cool stickers that AMG is quite cool. Might get like a hatch, find like a hatch car of these and do like a A45 or something. Let's do this. Let's just fill this in. I'm probably filling space. People will probably like have preference of what stickers they want to use, but I guess if they wanted to do that, they could do it themselves. And I quite enjoy it. That's not going to work. Let's go here. And I guess you kind of want to plan out what build you're going to do, but this gives someone some fun stuff they can put on. And we can go like that. Nope. Why? Oh, there. No. Why don't you want to move? Doesn't like it. Kind of got to click in just the right place. Yeah. All right, let's pick. Have I got Pirelli ones? No, let's do some. I didn't love the Pirelli one. It was very, I don't know if it's low quality. It's not as easy to see when it's that small. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe we fill in the side down here. I've done 2 big TRDs. So that's got no background, which is quite cool. I just wonder if I make some real little Audi ones. A lot of car brands, it's Car Wars and pick your brand. You've got 3 choices. And we've got plenty of AMG ones. Let's do a little Pirelli. Oh, actually, let's be a little bit cleverer. I'm just going to pause it because the PC's finished resetting. Okay. Pirelli. Let's actually completely get rid of the background. Double that up. Oh, not even fit another one under there. Again, it's not, I think it's not a great quality sticker definition, so it's probably better to be a small one. I'll do a couple of, let's do a couple of little ones anyway, just to fill in the space. Oh, put that right down there, why not? And I like that one, but I'm not putting it because I put that on my car and oh, I'm keeping that Speed Hunters. That's like, I think that's like a drift brand. I feel like maybe it's on the, oh, it's from one of the Fast and Furious cars. We'll put that in there, someone will be into that. I think that it is on, correct me if I'm wrong, Han's car in Tokyo Drift. I probably don't need that many that big, so let's do some like roughly half. Cool thing about Canva too is that it like gives you this line and it makes it a little bit, well, these vertical and horizontal lines, and it makes it a little bit easier when you're resizing things. I think I'm going to have to like pick and choose. Oh, we've got to have a NOS one, don't we? Especially if you're one of these people that lives your life quarter mile at a time. You definitely are going to want to put some NOS stickers on whatever it is you're building. I mean, you could put them on a real car if you wanted. You could make your own stickers for, well, I guess that's how they do vinyl wrapping, isn't it? You just like design it. Probably not on Canva. I'm sure they use something a little bit more professional than that. Let's go up here. I should have done like more like NOS ones than all the car brand ones, but anyway, I'm just kind of making it up as I go along. Let's go halfy. There we go. Duplicate. Hang on, how small are they? I'll use the Hot Wheels one as a reference. That's probably, well, I guess we could, have I got another NOS one? We could do like a, have I got Motul? Oh yeah, there's Motul ones there. Because I still want to make some of these bigger. iPhone, these would be quite cool. I think I'm going to run out of room. Let's just stick to the task. There's some really little NOS ones. I feel like we can get some Right, let's bring the iPhone one down here. Joop. Do they line up? Yes, they do. Let's do some halves. And cool, yeah, it does like on a weird little angle. It's weird. I can't zoom in anymore. I'm going to leave those because I think my OCD can ignore that. What are we going to fill this little space in? I'll do K&Ns and Michelin and motor tools in here. And then I've got Pirelli. Have I got Pirelli? Oh, no Pirelli. Definitely need some Pirelli. I wonder if there's any copyright stuff with doing these stickers. If I put it on YouTube, I guess I'll find out, won't I? Have YouTube take down my content because I'm like using someone's brand. Lots of them. I get sued by lots of car companies. I'm sure no one gives a crap what I'm doing. It would be funny though. I've been watching Matt Armstrong on YouTube, ex-BMXer, or maybe still BMXers, but he's like doing all these crazy car builds. And he just repaired, well, he's been doing it for a few months, I think, repairing this Bugatti Chiron, I think that's how you say it. And it seems like Bugatti didn't really like them doing that, and they wouldn't sell them any parts, so they pretty much had to improvise. But a lot of the parts were found to be like Volkswagen, etc. Other cars. I think Bugatti are part of Volkswagen brand. There's another one as well. Let's do. That's quite fascinating. Very cool to see someone pulling apart a car that's like, what are they worth, like 6 million or something? And just, you know, they're very clever guys repairing it. They know what they're doing. You know, you couldn't just do it in your driveway. But like, you strip it all down, it's really just the same as any other car. They're just, you know, a lot of the stuff's carbon and custom made, like aluminium, cast aluminium and stuff. It's crazy, but then they break it down and, you know, it seems like it's just, yeah, mechanical skill put putting bits and pieces together, breaking it all down. Right, we've still got a fair bit of space. What do we do? Some BMW. I'm going to ditch that border. Nobody needs that border. Shadow line. We're almost at an hour. Oh no, I want to, maybe I should just focus on these other ones to fill in that space and stop adding more. Go half roughly, which means I should be able to fit another one in there. Let's go half again. Nope. So move those. No. Let's do that. I really would like to finish this soon anyway, because I'm starving and want to eat something. So let's do that. Let's be sneaky and do that. Speeding up the process. Oh, what if we over those a bit? Oh, there's all this space here. Not really, because that NOS is kind of taking it up. I'm sure there's a way you could be clever and change the shape, but we're not going to learn that tonight. Anyway, let's do, I think if I did this, well, come on. Oh, seriously. There we go. Actually, no, I'll leave that space. I'll do some bigger New Era ones. These are all very specific brands to stuff I like, I guess. But it's literally endless. You can find so many good ones on Pinterest and stuff and have pretty much whatever. I'm going to go is that like half? Oh, it's pretty much the same size as I've done these ones, so let's just do that. And let's do half again. Cool. What about some mini monsters? Right, we're at an hour. I'm gonna hustle this last bit and that looks like a nice round number. Maybe we can sneak in. Oh no, that's not gonna work. Let's go. Oh, all right, we'll just put that all the way up there. Why not? Oh, look at that. Sometimes it's like it's meant to be 2, 4. Let's go 6. Heaven forbid we have an uneven number of decals. Let's see what this one looks like bigger. Oh, look at that, looks quite cool. And let's go half. Oh, we might be pushing it here. It's probably a way more organized way to do this. I think we can, if I'm clever, I can probably bring that down. Bring that down. They're all white backgrounds, so you just cut them however you want. Oh yeah, I mean they can overlap because they're white backgrounds. Really love to get 4 new errors in there, but that's maybe pushing it, isn't it? How does that look? Yep. And just get your craft knife, make sure it's nice and sharp. I feel like this needs 2 more Brembros. Then I can relax. And there's still all the space here. All right, that's looking pretty cool though. So I reckon the Denso ones are a bit. You know what? I'm going to ditch the Denso ones. And I'm going to put Rally Art ones. Because I think that's a bit more universal and less specific. I mean, they all look kind of pretty cool when you put them on a car, like, because obviously the Tamiya branding is very specific. So if you're doing stickers other than what came with the kit, it's a bit crafty, a bit creative, isn't it? Let's go like half. Oh, look at that. Sometimes it's like it's just meant to be. Nope. we do? Oh, it did work. Does that cover the monster one? No, it doesn't. So that's fine. Let's do some littler ones of this guy. Why not? Oh, once you kind of do one, then it kind of picks up your pattern, so that's cool. All right, let's fill in this little space and this little space. Did I do the old ones? Oh, no, I was going to do these, wasn't I? Let's do this one's filly because it's so small. Are they slightly off camber? Yes, it is. I wonder if I can slide those in up there. No, that's not going to fit up there. These are the ones I should have done more of, but anyway, I think it looks pretty cool. What if I... I'd like some more K&N ones. Do I need bigger or smaller? Probably bigger. I think that's all right. Let's put that there. I think we're on the final stretch now. My stomach is rumbling for some food. Let's go. Where can I make two? No, put that somewhere. Oh yeah, way over here. I think I might just call it that. It'd be nice to have one there, but I'm only going to fit one. Oh, what about we just put one of these cool little dude ones? I don't know what this is from, but it kind of is fitting for like the Tamiya RC cars and the Tamiya Mini 4 drives. Made in Japan, perfected in my garage. An ode to Japanese hobbies. Tamiya stuff. Or it's like a drift or, you know, streetcar thing about Japanese import cars. I reckon someone can have some fun with that. Done. And then basically, I'm sure it auto saves anyway, but and then download, I think that was PDF print. And I don't have all the options here because I don't have Pro. Let's just do page 1. Done. And no, I don't think I need any of that stuff. And then it's download. And then later I might upload it to I should have done this as a new project. That was a bit silly. Put it on Reddit. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed. And I hope whoever downloads it gets some joy out of it. I think that's pretty cool. I could have been way more fussy, but I could have also taken 3.5 hours, and that's a long video if I decide to upload it somewhere. So, yeah, have fun and enjoy.